It's hard to believe it, but we're already on round 9 of the Bank Battle Box series with Nickels. Hey everybody, it's Rob with RobFindsTreasure, and as I said in the beginning, we're already on round number 9. 2 rounds to go. This is one of the last 2. As you know, Chase is winning the bank battle for the Nickels at 32.9. We've got B of A right behind at 31.3, and Wells Fargo in last at 28.5. Because of the order that they've been going in, I'm going to go with the last place bank first, Wells Fargo, then B of A, and we'll finish off with Chase. When it comes down to it, though, we have not found a V-nickel out of the 24 boxes we've searched. We've also only found a handful of Buffaloes. 2 at B of A, 4 at Chase, none at Wells. When it comes to silver nickels, Wells Fargo has given us 4. Chase has given us 3, all in one box. And B of A has given us 7, spread out pretty consistently. So, I'm hoping to see some more Buffaloes this week. Hoping to see some more silver this week. And I'll always hope to see a V-nickel or 2. I've already checked the boxes for enders, or at least the top side of this Wells Fargo box, and the first couple of rolls in these 2 boxes. Didn't see anything worth mentioning. Let's get this hunt started, and let's find us some goodies. Roll number 2. Roll number 1 actually had 2 2009s in there. That's a first for me, 2 in the same roll. But I bring in, because we got a 40s nickel here, and it's a 1940 San Francisco. And you know what? It's not in bad shape whatsoever. Not in bad shape whatsoever. Good start to the box. Roll number 6. Got a 1939 here. Pretty beat up. It's one of those ones where you hope there's not a mint mark because of the condition. But you always hope for a mint mark on a 39. I think it's just some damage. That might be a 39S. Let me wipe this down a little bit and see if that's just damage or if that's a 39S. I'll be right back. Well, it made us a little bit suspicious at first, and you can kind of see where there would be an S right here, but that's just a trick of light. The S should be up here more, not down here. So it's just some damage. Either way, a 1939 nickel in the box. Found 2 old ones so far, 39 and a 40. Roll number 9, a 1941. And I think that's San Francisco. Could be Denver. Let's take a look at it under the scope. It's definitely a Denver. There's some oddities around that mint mark. Let me take a closer look at that. It's just some damage on the mint mark. It's been pushed around a little bit. The 1941 doesn't really have any errors of varieties to speak of, but it looked suspicious, so I took a closer look. Roll 17. Got a 1949 here. And it is a Denver, so we'll check it for the D over S. It is not a D over S. Still fun to find and to look for. Roll number 19. Got a nickel we don't see very often. Just make it out. That's a 1938. Did a double take. I thought it was a 58. Picked it up, saw it was a 38, put it back down. We haven't checked the back of it yet. Hoping for a mint mark. And there's not one. So not a key date. Needed to be a 38D or a 38S. But it's still another 30s nickel in the box. And that's a good sign. Roll 22. We've got a Canadian here. 1988. Roll 25, and I got a surprise. I got a war nickel. 1944D. Surprised me because I didn't catch the edge of it. Probably because it was towards the edge of the roll. And I just missed it. So, Wells Fargo's got its first war nickel in its 9th box. We will definitely take that. I'm a fan of war nickels. They're 35% silver. Roll number 28. Look what we got here again. Another 1939. Can there be a mint mark? Nope. Still, it's a nice 39 added to the collection. Roll 32. Got a 1947 nickel here out of Philadelphia. Roll 42. Got a 1946 here out of Denver. Roll 43. Another 1949. Another 1949 Denver. Take a closer look at it. It's just a 49D. Still, another 40s nickel in the box. Finished that box of nickels from Wells Fargo, and it's about par for the course for the box. We ended up with 9 in the 50s. Of note, a 52D down here, which I will take every day of the week. It is a semi-key date. In the 40s, we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as well as a war nickel, 44D. Can't get mad at that. 2 1939 out of Philadelphia and 138 out of Philadelphia. I also pulled aside a pretty nice 1964. Don't find them in too good a shape lately, so I do hold on to the ones that are nice. 4 2009s, 1 foreign, Canadian, 1988. Didn't expect much out of the box. It delivered about what it averages, so pretty happy with it. We got silver. Now it's up to the 2 leaders to see which one can pull the most weight. Roll 14. Going to finally have our first 40s nickel of the B of A box. It is a 1948 Philadelphia. We have found 4 50s so far, but that's about it. Roll 19. Got a 1947 nickel here out of Denver. Roll 22 scored our oldest nickel of the box. It's a 1940. Didn't make the 30s, but it is a 40S with just some lint on it. Roll 25. We're going to have another 1940 here. 1940 Philadelphia. Roll 34. And look what we got here again. First of this box. We didn't find a lot of these lately. 1939. Hopefully there's a mint mark. And there's not. But you know what? We need to check it for the doubling. On the word Monticello, which I don't see. Let me try to crispen this up a little bit. And on the word 5 cents. It's pretty damaged, so it's always hard to tell when they're like this, but I don't see it. It's pretty pronounced, and I don't think it's there. Still, 1939 in the box. We'll take it. Roll 45. Got another 1947 facing us. And this one's out of Denver. Roll 46. We've got a 1942 here. Doesn't appear silver, though. And it's not. But it is a 42D. Take a quick peek at that 42D. Mint mark looks normal. All right. 1942D. Well, we finished on that box of B of A nickels, and for being in second place, I feel like I left the door open for Chase to get a further lead on it because no silvers, no buffaloes, no foreigns, no proofs. We did get 139. We got 5 in the 40s and 10 in the 50s, plus 209s, which will help out. I also pulled out some coins that I thought could be checked against the album, just some 60s. But either way, not going to score a ton of points. So Chase can increase their lead, or will they falter as well? Won't know until we get into this box, so let's get into it. Roll number 7 of the Chase box. We got our first 40s nickel here. It's a 1941 Philadelphia. We've also found a couple of 09 so far. Roll number 9. Got a 40s nickel, 1941 Philadelphia. Same as the last. Roll number 10. Another 40s nickel, a 1948 Philadelphia. Roll number 12, and I think we have some old ones in this roll, and I'll show you why. Here's a 1940 out of Denver. We also have another 1940 out of Philadelphia. This one looks old. Let me just make sure. It's a 64. This one looks old. It's a 1941 out of Philly. And that might be it. Yeah, 3 oldies. Roll 21. Got a 40s nickel. A 1947 Denver. Roll 23, and I'm fairly certain that's going to be an oldie with a D mint mark, so I figured I would expose it live. 46D. Roll 24, and look what we got here. A 1938. Praying for one of the key dates. D or S. Need a mint mark. And it doesn't have one. 38p though. I'll take an old Jefferson anytime. Roll number 37. Just cracked it open. Figured I'd bring you in because that's looking like a Silver War nickel right here. Of course, you could always be wrong on these, but man, it just has the look. And it is. First silver of the box. Philadelphia Mint. 1945. We'll take it. And hopefully we can find some more. Roll 43. Finally scored another 40s nickel. And this one is a 1940. Denver. Roll 46. And we've got a toasty 46. Philadelphia. Well, we finished hunting that box of Chase Nickels. And you know what? It wasn't too bad. We got a lot of Jeffersons. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Including a 51. It's not a D. It's a Philadelphia. But still a nice find. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10 in the 40s. Plus, can't get mad at finding some silver. 45p. We also found a 1938 Philadelphia. And only 209s. Got them in the first 10 rolls and then never saw another one. Let me go ahead and get these points in the stat sheet and see who won round 9. I believe Wells Fargo did, but we won't know until we plug these in. So we plugged in the stats into the data sheet here. And as expected, Wells Fargo, 35.5 points, takes the round. Wins the first one and the 9th one to make it interesting. Chase came out with 32.5, about what it usually gets, but came in second that round. And B of A, another slow box at 23.5. So now, we sit here with Wells Fargo at 29.3, made up a little bit of ground. Chase has got a pretty comfortable lead at 32.9, and B of A, second at 30.4. It's still anyone's game, but man, it's going to take a big box from either B of A and Wells Fargo combined with a bad box from Chase to make this final round interesting. Still, one more round to go, and the good news is I've got the final round of boxes already from the banks. Hopefully you're enjoying this Bank Box Battle Series with Nickels. We're almost drawing to a close. And I'm sure I'll start another one with a different point system. If you're enjoying the Bank Box Battle Series with Nickels, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting. And thanks for watching.